Hi, this is Cindy from Part-Time Permies, and today there's a series of videos going around talking about chicken math, and I'll show you how it works on our property. How we do chicken math at Part-Time Permies. Number one, decide to look for a house outside the city, because the city limits the number of chickens you can have pretty significantly. And if you're going to look outside the city, you might as well find a house with some acreage so that you can have more space for more chickens. Number two, negotiate the chickens to come with the house, along with all chicken coops and accessories. And that way you end up with 14 hens of the main flock and one rooster, and 2 hens and 2 roosters in the silky flock. And by the way, try to learn how to take care of chickens in Michigan in February, a very cold, snowy February at -15 at night with 3 feet of snow on the ground. That's a perfect time to learn how to take care of chickens. Number 3, try your hand at making a mobile tractor coop so that you can put your silkies on pasture instead of free ranging. Mainly because your silky roosters don't like the main flock rooster. Not used for silkies anymore. Number 4, decide what to do with the broody silky girl in the spring. Hey, chicks are fun. Don't necessarily need more eggs when there's only one person living in this house. The spousal unit was in New York. But let's see if we could give her some eggs and see what she does with them. So for spring, we add another half dozen chickens to the number. So we're up to 22 chickens. Number 5, chicks are fun. So when your next silky hen goes broody, give her some more chicks. This time let's try silky eggs. And we end up with 3 more roosters. So now we're up to 25 chickens, including the roosters. And we realize we do have a limit on our property because we're not zoned agricultural. So we talk to the neighbors. They don't care. They're not going to report anything. So we'll keep going. Our limit is 30. Number 6. As the silky roosters start to mature, you realize probably not a good idea to have, at that point, 4 silky roosters in an enclosed area. So we find a local butcher, because we're not ready to do that yet, and send some to freezer camp. So we're down closer to 20 again, which is good because we're going into the winter and having to confine the spaces. Number 6. Over another winter, you realize these chickens really don't like walking in snow. So you set up another project to do, which is putting a roof over the runs to give them more outdoor space for next winter. And of course, all this is so that you can overwinter more chickens, because now you have more space. Number 7. Decide if you're going to have more chickens and you're going to use your broody girls to raise them, you should make some tractor coops, nursery tractor coops for the broody girls. So we can have more and more chickens. So we have 2 tractor coops. We get the next set of broody girls and we put them on pasture with their chicks. Now we go up, 2 broody girls. That means with silkies, probably about 6 to 8 eggs. So adding 6 to 8 chickens each. With main flock girls, you can go up 10 to 12 eggs. So how many chickens do we end up with? We're losing count, but we're only at 30, right? Start losing a few girls to predators. So numbers are going back down again, but not adding to the freezer stock. So what do? Figure out how to pasture chickens with without letting them free range, but letting them have their greens and bugs. So we build another coop. Chicken math seems to apply to coop math as well. We're up to 6 coops. Now I'm starting to lose track of what number I'm on. Is this number 8? Well, we decided if we're pasturing chickens, we should have some guard geese. So chicken math starts applying to other poultry as well. So we only need 1 guard goose for the main flock. So let's get 3 eggs and put them under 3 broody girls and see what we get. And geese count for 3 chickens, right? Because they're about 3 times the size of a chicken. However, all 3 hatch. So now we have potentially 3 guard geese for 2 flocks. Again, we're not there yet, but 1 may be a freezer goose. If you're going to raise guard geese, you need to raise them with chicks. So we put chicken eggs under 3 broody hens as well. We'll put 7 under the big girl because she can handle more, and 4 under each of the silky girls, hoping they could cover a large goose egg plus 4 standard sized chicken eggs. So we potentially have 3 geese and 15 chicks to add to the flock. Now, of course, each goose is basically worth about 3 chickens. So that would be like adding 24 chickens to the flock. Because you always count your chicks before they hatch, right? So, math totals have got to be adding up to 30. No more than 30. That's what we're allowed. Now the trick is, next year, we might try to think about doing some meat chicks. And you know, meat chicks, they don't count, do they? They're not full grown. They don't get to the point of full grown. We might be able to have like 30 of those, couldn't we? Anyway, we'll see what the numbers end up being next year. Around here, it depends on the neighbors. Right now, we're neighborless on the one side, so that's helpful. And the previous neighbors didn't care how many chickens we had. So that is chicken math in West Michigan. Hope you enjoyed the show. Please like, subscribe, and comment below. And I'll see you tomorrow.